If you want to figure out how to balance nursing school, work, and kids, this is your answer. Coffee is your answer. No, but seriously.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Bree Nicole, and I'm back with another video. I am here to talk about how I balance nursing school, working, and having 2 kids. I have a 1-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son. No, 6-year-old son, because his birthday was last week. Okay, I kind of made a list here, so I'm just gonna go down the list of everything that I wrote down about how I balance everything out. And for those of you who don't know, I am currently a single mom at the moment while their dad is away. Okay, guys, so I made a list of everything that's going on, and I'm just going to read off the list of everything that I wrote down. So, number 1, I put my kids because, you know, they're my main focus, of course. So, you need a plan for like what your kids are going to be doing. My daughter goes to daycare and my son goes to school traditional. He's in kindergarten. So my son rides the daycare van after school to my daughter's daycare, and that's where I pick them both up every day, is at the daycare. He also gets to go to the daycare during his breaks. So winter breaks, spring breaks, summer breaks, fall breaks, he gets to go to the daycare while school is out, which is very convenient for me. So I just feel like having a plan for your kids is a good thing, so you'll always know like where they will be. Okay, next on the list is I like to plan meals during the week for my family. It's good to have a schedule. So sometimes on Sundays I try to like plan the meals throughout the week based around my work and school schedules, so I'll know like what we'll be eating for the week, even though that may change day to day. I just try to plan those things out so I'll know like if I'll be cooking dinner this day or we'll be eating out this day. Just simple things like that I like to plan out. I also like to fix their clothing for the week. I like to lay out their outfits for the week. And my sons, I like to fix his snacks for the week. My daughter, I have to send her bottles daily to daycare. So I just fix those the morning of. I just like to have them organized and get them ready for the week. And that makes my week go a whole lot smoother versus not having their outfits out, not having their snacks and bags ready. And also, my son is in kindergarten, so he does have homework some days, and I do like to spend an hour about 20 to 30 minutes. So I like to do that with him also with his work. And I don't work Sundays, so I try to use Sunday to do that, to get everything ready for the week for my kids. So I try to use that day to just relax and get everything ready. Okay, next on the list is school. So with school, you have to have a planner with nursing school because you have class, clinicals, labs. You have to have a planner to write everything down. I also put doctor's appointments in my calendar because of my kids' checkups and checkups for myself. So you need a planner. Like I said, I write everything down, like the days of clinicals, labs, class, and my appointments in my planner. That's how I know which days I'll be able to work each week. So getting a planner is the number one thing for school. Also, I like to write down study schedules, so I'll know like, okay, this day I don't have much to do that day, so I'll put in like I'll study this many hours this day. So having study schedules is really crucial in nursing school because you have to study a lot during the week to make it through nursing school. So I like to write study schedules down on like days where I don't have a lot to do. Also, I like to have my clinical bag packed for clinical, so I won't have to worry about doing it like the morning of. So I try to have my clinical bag ready with my, and of course I'll pack like my lunch and snacks maybe the night before, but I like to have that packed and ready. If I have clinical or lab that week, I like to have my uniform already like ironed and ready for whichever day I have clinical or lab. At my school, we can wear anything to class. So for class days, I just throw on anything to go to class. So yeah, with school, having a planner, staying organized, and having like study schedules is how I balance school. Next on the list is work. So I work PRN, and that means that my scheduler, she texts me normally like the week before about work, like by Friday, and say, hey, I have these days available for next week. Would you like to pick any of these days up? So that's how she texts me every week. And I'll just look at my schedule because I have it written down on my planner, and then I let her know which days I can pick up to work. I'm an LPN at a long-term healthcare facility. So I'm in my LPN to RN mobility program, for those of you who don't know. But yeah, she texts me the week before and say, hey, I have these days available for next week. Would you like to pick up any of these days? And then I'll let her know, you know, the days that I want to work. Also, I think that's the only thing about work. I just work PRN. Okay, and last on the list I put is me. Because you are the one juggling everything. You are the one having to do everything. So you need to take care of yourself, girl. My teacher told us this. She said, if you don't do nothing else, please try to take a self-care day a week out of the week. Try to take a self-care day where you do nothing related to school, nothing related to work, if possible. And I mean, if my kids are with me, then that's fine, because I can't just leave them at home. But normally I try to pick a weekday where my kids are at, school and daycare, and I'm home. I don't have anything planned for the day, and I just try to take a self-care day where I just get some rest, getting sleep. That could be self-care, because everybody know in nursing school you can be sleep deprived from studying and clinicals and class and plus family life. So just getting sleep, taking yourself out to lunch, going shopping. I like to go get pedicures, something to just relax. Sometimes I'll just spend that whole day at home laying around watching Netflix until I pick my kids up from the daycare in the afternoon. But just take self-care days for yourself, and I promise you will feel a lot less stressed. Normally when I take these days, it just does something to me, and I'm not as stressed as maybe I normally would. That's all on my list. I have 2 kids. I work. I'm in nursing school, and I just want to help someone else out there that may just feel overwhelmed. So I hope that these things that I've talked about can help you. Also, with the work, I try to work at least 2 days a week if my schedule allows. There are some weeks where I can only work 1 day or no days at all, but I try to at least work 2 or 3 days out of the week. That everything I talked about helped you guys, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what other content that you guys like to see.